Joyce, please, stop. Stop it. Get off my neck. And not only that, but we're on the same page. Like,
thought that I'd be healing now.
The cons though.
Think I'd have to feel this now. I thought I would have moved on, but somehow the feeling's still strong. Like I'll be on my way out, thinking that I'm good, right? Suddenly you pass by, now you're stuck on my mind, thinking I was done now.
Hey friends, welcome back to another vlog. I am starting this vlog off live, crusty and dusty, but that's okay. I realized that I need to go ahead and start off the vlog because I am getting too far into my books, okay? And I'm like, okay, I have to stop because it's supposed to be a reading vlog. I am buddy reading, low-key I'm buddy reading 2 books with my girl Joyce on accident, and I cannot wait to tell y'all how this happened. So I'm about to get a little bit comfortable. I think I'm about to go ahead and just sit on the bed. Or I'm just about to get a different angle real quick, and then let's get into how all of this even happened. Okay, so I really didn't do much moving around, but anyways, let's just go ahead and start. So I am currently in the middle of reading 2 books at the same time, which if you know, you know. Y'all know I do not read more than 1 book at the same time. I read 1 book. I need all my focus on 1 book. However, I'm buddy reading a book with one of my favorite YouTubers. I said it before, Joyce Wesley, and we are buddy reading this one, The Mixtape by Brittany Cherry. We both have started this last night, and we're already obsessed. We are only a couple chapters in. Well, I'm now on page 77. I'm not quite sure what Joyce is at the moment. I have to check in with her. And so far, so good. We're going to get into that very soon. But accidentally, unbeknownst to us, we were texting last night, and she was like, I almost forgot about our buddy read. I started reading this book here. And I said, Joyce, please, stop. Stop it. Get off my neck. Because what do you mean you're reading this right now? I literally just started this book as well. And y'all, what's even more strange, and I'm going to put screenshots on the side. Why? Well, first of all, we didn't even know we were both reading this book at the same time, but we were actually on the same exact page. We were both on page 58. When I tell you, we were both just so flabbergasted. We were just so like, what in the heck? Like, what are the freaking odds that we were also reading a second, the second book we were reading was the same book that she is reading, or that each other was reading. And not only that, but we're on the same page. Like, I literally was kicking and screaming last night. We were just cracking up, sending each other voice messages and texting just back to back, because we were just so in shock on how we were on the same freaking page. Well, reading 2 of the same books, you know, well, we definitely knew we were reading this one, but the second book as well. It's like, girl, please, girl. So that is like the funniest thing to me. So now let's go ahead and get into both of these books so far, because cannot wait to talk about them both. So we're gonna probably go ahead and start with The Mixtape by Brittany Cherry. So if you don't know what this book is about, this is, well, let me read the back, because I feel like, again, my synopsis, sometimes I don't be giving the books the justice it deserves. Hold on, gotta fix my, I hope y'all can still see me. All right, so this says, Emery has never felt more alone. Raising her daughter is both her pleasure and her pain as she struggles to hold on to her job as a bartender and keep a roof over their heads. With no one to help them, no support system, any unexpected expense or late bill could turn their whole world upside down. Reeling from the death of his twin brother and bandmate, rock star Oliver Smith is trying to drink his problems away. Apparently he isn't very good at it. They follow him wherever he goes. Also in hot pursuit are the paparazzi who catch Oliver at his lowest low. He could have walked into any bar in California, but he walked into hers. Emery helps Oliver lose the crowd, and they find themselves alone. 2 people whose paths are marked with loss and pain. However, they hold an unshakable hope for healing. They find solace together, but can their love withstand the world? So how this buddy read even came about between me and Joyce was because we were probably planning on reading another book. I think it was Yours Truly, I think, by Abby Jimenez. I think that was the book we were supposed to read together, or maybe it was Part of Your World. It was one of those, but like the timing of that, it just didn't work out. So we're trying to figure out which other book it was going to be. And it was the mixtape, because we heard so many great freaking things about this book here. And I first heard about this book by Alex. I'm going to put her YouTube right here. When she finished this book, y'all, she literally texted me immediately like, Bethany, you need to read this book. And that just goes to remind me, I need to text her to let her know that I am reading it. So if y'all can just bear with me real quick, because she's going to be like, I know you ain't read this book and ain't tell me. So let me text this to her. All right, anyways, so I had to text Alex. Alex was the one who put us onto this. So far, so good. I did get to page 77. First of all, by the author's note alone, we already knew that the book was going to be good. Because I was like, girl, Joyce, like, starting with the author's note, I already feel like this book is going to be good. But she actually dived into the book before I did. And she was like, girl, I just read chapter 1. Oh my God, I just read chapter 2. And her excitement and Joyce already being obsessed with this book literally by like the first few pages, I already knew like, oh my God, this book is going to be so good. I was so pressed to go ahead and start the book, and I did. I'm on page 77. I had to remember, like, girl, slow down. We said we were going to read 75 pages up until Friday, so I had to stop to read. But she did warn me to tell me, like, it's going to be easy to get, like, sucked into this world and not want to stop, because we're both pretty fast readers. This book is so, so good. It is so relatable. I'm going to check my Goodreads right now, because when I tell you I've been highlighting and note-taking these freaking notes in this book already, I have literally did, how many did I do? 29 notes and highlights already, and I'm only on page 77. Like, I have been highlighted. I'm reading it on my Kindle actually, but I have been, oh, it's this way. I have been highlighting and note taking out of this book like crazy. Like, this book is so relatable. Emery's daughter, Reese, is just so cute. She's so hilarious. Emery is so resilient. Oliver, my heart goes out to him. He is just going through so much right now with the passing of his twin brother. Oh my gosh, y'all, I can tell this book is going to be so, so good. So that's The Mixtape by Brittany Cherry. We're going to read this together, y'all, so don't worry. This is just the intro. And then we're in the middle of reading Ruthless Vows by Rebecca Ross. I think why it's easy right now for me to read both of these books are because they're two different books. They're two different genres. Ruthless Vows is a fantasy. The Mixtape is just a romance. So because they're totally different, I can't find myself like getting the characters like intertwined with each other in the books. So I think if I do decide to read multiple books at once, like, they have to be two completely different genres, so I don't start like accidentally comparing and contrasting on accident. So this is good so far. I think I'm only on, how much percentage am I on with this book? I'm only 13% into Ruthless Vows. I'm actually about to go ahead and pick this back up right now. I'm going to try to see what page I'm exactly on, because I'm reading this one on my Kindle as well. Both of these books are on Kindle Unlimited, by the way. But on Ruthless Vows, I am 14% actually, and I am on page 58. So I'm about to go ahead and get back into this book as well. It is starting off a little bit slow, but I did find myself realizing that with Divine Rivals, it did start a little bit slow. Then all of a sudden, like, I was so immersed into the book, and I feel like that's what's going to happen with me with Ruthless Vows. I just can't wait until people start knowing the truth about certain things and certain people, and the communication between who I want to be communicating starts to communicate. So that's where I'm at with Ruthless Vows right now. I think both of these books are just going to be great reads for Joyce and I. Like, I love this for us. I'm so excited for us. I find myself that I really am loving buddy reading. I am a fast reader, so being able to read with somebody at the pace that they read with me, and or we set like, okay, this is how many pages we're going to read by this time, so we can make sure like we're aligned. I just love that for us, just us going through that experience together. But anyways, the reason why I'm on here, Crusty and Dusty, is because I'm going out tonight, honey. I'm going out with my homegirl, with my friend Kayla. I have known her literally since, was it middle school or since 9th grade? I don't know, y'all. It was a long time ago. And I used to always go over her house. We used to always hang out. And now that we're adults and stuff, we hang out or see each other at least like once every 6 months, once every year. Like, we talk all the time, but seeing each other in person is very rare. So we set up like a friend date. We're going to this restaurant tonight called Tulum Restaurant and Bar. So I didn't do no makeup, none of that, because I plan to get like extra cute tonight. I need to figure out what outfit I'm going to wear. We're going to meet at 8 o'clock. So I am working right now, by the way, if you can't tell. It is 3:25 p.m. I get out of work in about an hour. I'm going to have to go pick up my baby, or my husband will. I don't know. And then we're going to go ahead and start getting prepped for tonight to hang out with my girl, because I'm excited. I'm ready to have some girl time. I'm ready to just see her and hug her and love on her and just have girl talk and just all the things. So that is the intro. Such a long intro, right? But I had to introduce the vlog and tell y'all about these books. I have no clue what this video is going to entail. Today's video just posted today, actually, which was a bookstore vlog again. So this vlog y'all won't see this till next Wednesday. But anyways, yeah, I'm talking too much. I hope y'all enjoyed the vlog. Let's have some fun. Y'all going out with me tonight, so I'm gonna put y'all on a charger. But in the meantime, let's start reading Ruthless Vows.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Thought that I'd be healing now. I didn't think I'd have to feel this now. I thought I would've moved on, but somehow the feeling's still strong. Like I'll be on my way out, thinking that I'm good, right? Suddenly you pass by, now you're stuck on my mind, thinking I was done now. But I guess I'll never be tired of you, of you, of you. Know that I'ma ignore you all night, all night. Know that I'ma decline your calls, right, calls, right. But I know that when I get home, I'll check in my phone to see what you want, see what you wrote, cause I wanna know, I wanna know. Yeah, I'll be on my way out, thinking that I'm good, right? Suddenly you pass by, now you're stuck on my mind, thinking I was done now. But I guess I'll never be tired of you, of you, of you. So tell me why I get this feeling now, or tell me why I get this feeling now. Been a couple years that I'll be healing now. Been a couple years thought that I'll be healing now. I really didn't think I'd have to feel this now. Oh, like I'll be on my way out, thinking that I'm good, right? Suddenly you pass by, now you're stuck on my mind, thinking I was done now. But I guess I'll never be tired of you.
Good morning, friends. I'm not sure how well you can see me. Hopefully pretty good. It is now Thursday morning. I am making my baby some breakfast while I work because the girl gotta eat. I had such a good time last night with my friend Kayla. We have been friends literally for over 10 years. We do like these once every 6 months. I think I told y'all where we just do like our friend meetup date, just catch up. Like we talk all the time, but like text or via socials. But like our in-person meetup, like we always forget to take a picture together because we're always just living in the moment. So that was just a good time to be able to hang with my girl. So now I'm just finishing up my morning reports for work, and then we're going to get into Ruthless Vows. I'm also sitting here trying to figure out, y'all didn't brush my hair, nothing yet, trying to figure out what video I'm going to film today for a Sunday's video. I have a couple of ideas, but I'm just not 100% certain. One second, this bacon. I'm not 100% confident, or not even confident. I'm just not quite sure what I want to film for Sunday's video yet. I do like to go ahead and just film on the days that I'm home all day versus having to film and edit and everything on Saturday, the day before the video goes out. So I'm going to be thinking about what book I'm going to, whatchamacallit, not book, what video, I'm multitasking, I'm going to due for Sunday. Let me take this bacon off. Okay, sorry y'all, my phone had rang. But typically, I don't know what I was saying, but I know I was saying like once I'm done figuring all of that out, I'm going to go ahead and start reading Ruthless Vows. I have so many text messages to catch up to. I had to like respond back to my friends. But yeah, I was just checking in with y'all. I don't know when I'll pick this camera back up, but probably once I'm reading or I figured out what video I'm gonna do for Sunday. So I'm gonna check in with y'all soon. I love you. I love my Mia.
I love my mommy.
Oh my goodness. Hey friends, how are y'all? It is now Sunday, y'all. It's hot. It is so hot outside. It is now Sunday, about 3:52 p.m. I am on my way to a baby shower, y'all. I just had a very busy day, so let's recap. So my husband went out of town this morning. He went back home to visit some family. So he went out of town this morning. He should be going about 3-ish days, coming back on the 4th day. Probably won't see him until like later that afternoon, Wednesday. So my husband's out of town. One of my nieces had her dance recital today. Oh my God, y'all, she did so good. I literally had tears in my eyes. My brother, which is his daughter, he performed with her, and it was just such a beautiful thing to see. I am so proud of him. As you all know, I have so many siblings. I have 3 brothers and 5 sisters. So it's a total of 9 of us. My parents have been married for 34 years, 33 or 34 years if I'm not mistaken. And all of my family, we're just all like really, really close, and we all show up for each other and just support each other. So when we saw that she had her recital today, we came. It was over an hour away. But I also forgot that I had RSVP'd to my friends from high school their baby shower, and that just so happened to be at 3 and the recital was at 1. So I saw Kylie and my brother dance. My niece's name is Kylie. And then I left a little bit early. My daughters are with my parents, well, with my family. They'll be going to my parents' house after. I'm going to swing by and go to this baby shower since it's SEMA in the area. Like, it's closer to my parents' house than me for sure. So I am on my way to the baby shower, and then once I leave the baby shower, I'm gonna swing back and get my kids. I don't know which way I'm supposed to be going. I'm so confused, y'all. Hold on, because it's this roundabout. I think I'm supposed to go this way. So I'm gonna swing by and get my kids, and then we're going to go home. The baby shower is up until 7 p.m. I won't get there until about 4:10, but I did let them know that I was going to be late because I had other obligations, and they're totally fine with that. Because one thing about me, y'all, I hate being late. Like, I really, really hate being late to people's events. But I could not help myself this time. So if I know I'm going to be late, I do communicate that with people. So I'm on my way there. I had to stop by the store, grab a gift card, and get a gift because I was last minute and I did not get a gift in time. So I'm running out of time. I will chat with y'all soon because I did finish Ruthless Vows. We have so much to talk about, and I'm almost done with the mixtape. So I'm gonna head to this baby shower. I'm gonna be safe, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Say hey, girl. Hi. You're so cute. Who are we? Who are we? In the club with my twin, we be vibing. That's my man. That's my man.
No, it's my mom.
No, that's my man. That is my man, girl. That's my man, girl.
That's my mom.
That is my man.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Don't.
Are you ready to go jumping?
Yeah. Yes.
We going jumping.
Okay.
We going jumping. We going jumping. We going go jumping. You excited?
Yeah.
Yeah, girl. Say let's go.
Let's go. Back to
Say peace.
Peace.
So as you all can see, I'm about to take my baby to go jumping. Ava is at school right now. We're gonna pick Ava up a little bit early, but it's Samia's summer break, and I wanted her to be able to have some fun with just mommy. So I'm about to go take my girl jumping, and then I will let you all know how the rest of the day go, because I am so tired. I didn't go to sleep till after 3 a.m. And I'll tell y'all that later. Anyways, let's go. Are you ready? Was that fun?
Yeah. Cheers.
Fuck. Probably about two something.
Two what?
260 probably.
You got 260.
3, 2, 1, pose. Fucking. I'm the number one. I did 2. Dumbass. Okay, go ahead. You say the world? I did fucking 2.
Hey friends, so it is Tuesday afternoon. It's almost 4:30. It's almost the end of the workday. I am almost done working. In about 20 minutes, me and Samia is going to leave to go pick up Ava from daycare. But I wanted to talk to y'all. First of all, we reached the end of the vlog. Yay! I hope you all enjoyed it. It's been a busy few days for me. So I hope I got enough content. And if not, I hope y'all love whatever it is that I put out. However, I finished the mixtape and I finished Ruthless Vows, and we gotta talk about it. Before we talk about it, I need y'all to see this jumpsuit real quick that I got from Fashion Nova. Look at the jumpsuit. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? I just want to show y'all that. Now, let's talk about the 2 books that I finished, and then we'll be done with the vlog. Okay, I'm standing up because I don't want to get too comfortable. We're going to start with Ruthless Vows. So I did end up finish Ruthless Vows. If you don't know, this is the second book to the Divine Rivals series. I think it's only 2 books in this series. So this is the last one. I did finish it. I ended up rating this 4 freaking stars. I'm not going to lie to you. I was nervous at first because I'm like, it was starting off really slow. The direction that the book was going in the beginning, I felt like it was really getting dragged out. And I feel like the first over maybe 160 pages, I feel like she could have just cut that down. The situation that happened, the reason why I'm talking in code, because I want to make sure that I don't give any spoilers. So if you all read this story, you know she dragged out a certain plot when it came to Kit. I feel as though with that plot being dragged out for over 100 pages, she could have made that plot just 30 pages and then build on top of that. Because what I found myself when I was reading this book in the beginning was the fact that I'm like, how long is it going to take for Kit to know this and know that? Like, how long is all of that going to take? And I feel as though we was kind of like going through some of the same things that we already read about in Divine Rivals. And I'm not really a big fan of stories like that when we're like recapping things that have already happened, because it's like, okay, we read this, we know this. Yes, we're getting it in a different perspective, but still, like, however, it all tied together in the end. It really started to pick up for me. I want to say maybe around the 160 page mark, right after they got into the first conflict, the first war. That's when I'm like, okay, I'm hooked again. So I ended up rating this 4 stars. Divine Rivals was still my favorite. Ruthless Vows was a close second. But I really enjoyed it. And I had to remember, like, Divine Rivals started off just a little bit slow for me as well. But then it picked up, and then before I knew it, I was hooked. So this book was good. I definitely recommend the Divine Rivals series. If you all have never heard or read about this book, I definitely think you should give it a try, especially if you're wanting to get into fantasy. If you do love fantasy, this was a true romantasy. So if this is something that you're into, I think that you should definitely give these 2 books a try because they were good. And then we have the mixtape by Brittany Cherry. Y'all ended up rating this 4 stars as well. I absolutely love Emery and Oliver. I love Emery's daughter, Reese. Like, I love the whole dynamic in this book. I love the banter. I love the character development, because this book did have some character development, not as much as I would have hoped, but it did have enough, at least for Oliver's sake. And it was very realistic in that aspect. What else did I like? I love the plot of the story. I love the beginning. I mean, it literally broke my heart. This is on the back of the book, but when Oliver's brother passed away, it was just literally so heartbreaking. My heart completely broke for him. My heart would break for you losing any type of family member, but a spouse, not even a spouse, but your twin. Like, I cannot imagine. I don't have any twin, but losing a twin sibling, I can tell that is probably just detrimental. Like, that is literally your legit other half. So that part literally did break my heart. So pros, the book was really good. Rated it 4 stars. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Loved the relationship between Emery and Oliver. I loved it all. The cons, though, how can I put this without saying spoilers? So with the cons, when it comes to Emery's family, without saying too much, they are just evil. They're very, very evil. And what really just annoyed me was the fact that I really wanted justice for Emery. I really wanted justice for Reese, because I feel like there was so much that Emery could have said. There was so much that Emery could have put her foot down on, and yet she just did not, just because of fear. And when I felt as though there was going to be times when Emery was really just going to put her foot down and say what it was, she did not deliver the way I needed her to deliver. And that really just did not do it for me, because that really left me unsettled. I didn't really like that part. Like, I feel as though because there were still so many things that needed to be, what's the word, that I needed closure on. I feel as though the way that it was left off, I feel like Brittany probably should have did like another book to this, like made this into a series. Like, all right, so the first book was concerning Emery and Oliver, but maybe the second book could have been concerning her sister, and getting justice for her sister, to see how she get out of that darkness into the light. Like, yes, we saw what they were trying to do for her, and yes, in the epilogue we kind of saw like, okay, she's working through some things, but I would really love an in-depth story on her sister and on Emery, because their parents were straight up just so freaking evil, and I still feel like nobody really got on Nate's enough for me, okay? Like, I feel like somebody should have really just did them in, and they didn't, and that was very, very disappointing. Yeah, but there are certain things, like, I really just feel like people deserve, like, you know, in the Bible it says, like, respect your parents, but it also says in the Bible, like, parents, but do not provoke your kids to anger. So I feel as though anything that Emery would have did to her parents would have been justified. It would have been justified, like, period, point blank. But Emery is just such a sweetheart. She just has such an open heart, like, such a big heart. She's just so sweet. She wants the best for everybody. She just couldn't really, like, get on her parents like she should have. All right, so that was the only con about that book. I think that's the reason why I couldn't rate it 5 stars, is because, like, there was still too many things I need closure on. Like, I didn't feel like that satisfying feeling that I really wanted. I love how the book did end, though. I love their ending. I love the end of their story. I love to see, like, where their relationship went to. I love to see their family had grown. This book did have some plot twists that I did call for some of them. There were some others that I didn't. But yeah, that was it. So before I wrap up this vlog, let me put this book up. I first and foremost want to say thank you to my girl. I'm going to put her name right here, Joyce Wesley. I actually buddy read both of those books with her. And oh my God, is she such a delight. She is so freaking hilarious. Like, I am going to, no, I probably won't, because our voice notes have spoilers. I was thinking of, like, putting clippets or snippets of our voice notes in the video, but I know that we were saying so many spoilers, so I won't even do that. But oh my God, I just love Joyce so much. She is just literally sunshine. Like, she is she's just everything. She is just so humble. She is such a delight. I'm just so blessed that she even wanted to do this with me, and I'm so glad that she allowed me to buddy read with her. We was only supposed to read one book together. We just so happened to read Rufus Vows at the same time, unbeknownst to each other, and actually ended up on the same freaking page. Like, I think I already talked to y'all about that. Anyways, I would love to do this with her again one day. Like, she showed me so much grace. Like, it took me a little bit longer to read the mixtape than it took her, because I literally, y'all, I don't know if I told y'all this, my husband's been out of town since Sunday. He won't be back until tomorrow, y'all. Today's Tuesday, so I've been holding down the fort, still working, taking care of my babies, running around. As you all saw, still wanted to make sure that I gave Samia the time that she needed, take Ava to her appointment. Y'all, I was doing all the things, okay? And I've been tired. I've been very tired. And as you all saw in the video, I was up till 2 in the morning watching that doggone Twitch stream with Kai, Kevin Hart, and Drewski. Let me tell y'all something. I am not a Twitch type of girl. Like, I don't watch stuff like this. I don't watch streams. I don't know. Like, I'm in my books. I'm either watching TV, and I'm barely watching TV. But I absolutely love Kevin Hart. Me and my husband love Kevin Hart because he is so funny. And I watched the first stream, 3 hours of Kevin Hart and Kai. When I tell you I was screaming, I was screaming. And then when I saw that they was doing it with Drewski, which I didn't watch much of his content, y'all, I was up in this house hollering. I could not breathe. Like, I woke up with a headache from laughing so much. I say all that to say is I'm sleep deprived, okay? The first night, on Sunday night or Monday night, I stayed up till 1 a.m. finishing Rufus Vows. Last night, I stayed up till 2 a.m. watching that doggone Twitch stream. I'm tired, okay? Let me check the time. I'm tired. It's almost time to go, so I'm about to get me and Samia out of here. But I hope you all enjoyed this vlog. I love y'all so much. There was so much more I could have said about Rufus Vows. There was so much more I could have said about the mixtape. But those was like my quick overall synopsis of my overview on both of those books. If you have read that book, let me know. If you read any of those books, let me know what you think about the book, if you loved it or not. But until next time, my friends, Samia's about to run down here. I can hear her. Love y'all. Bye.
Thought that I'd be here